Hey everyone, happy Tuesday. I'm showing you this. This is American sampler that I found after going through my I have a binder that I put all the charts that I like to stitch before. I went through it again and I put aside other stuff that I don't like to stitch anymore, but then I added some too. But this is one of them, and I realized that I don't really want to wait. I don't want to wait since I finished one project the other day or yesterday. I wanted to start another one, so this is the one I picked. I haven't done any like major sampler project, and I think this one is always comes like, if every time I go through all the charts that I wanted to stitch, this is always like on top of the list, and I went for it. As you can see, I told myself not to buy anything cross stitch related as possible as I can. I actually debating on buying the fabric that is recommended for this. So this is a combination of it has different kinds of stitches, specialty stitches like queen stitch, rice stitches, cross stitch, and the petite for those people there's like one thread over one kind of, and they recommended 25 count Dublin raw linen, and I don't have that. And I think, and since I'm not, sorry for the glare, I have to move. Glare is too much. That helps? No, won't help. Lower it like that. It's not really helping. How about that? Anyway, so I don't have linen and I don't want to buy, but I went to 123 Stitched, and it will cost me 30 something, and it's not that I can't afford it, I just don't want to spend. So I have a plastic tote full of fabric, but I know that they are more on Ada than linen. But I found this even weave. I have this, and I went through like the calculation, fabric calculation. I think it has enough allowance on both sides, and so this is 28 count and not 25. So, and I think I can stitch 1/1 and 28. I think it's doable. And it's even with, it's better than linen. Sometimes linen don't really have the same size on threads, you know what I mean. But I want to go for it without buying a fabric. I'll just make it work with the 28 count even weave. So this background in here are stitched, but it looks like it's stitched half cross stitch. And the flowers are queen or rice stitches, the rest are cross stitches. So I think I can make this work. So what I did is I just decided to go for it and gather all my threads. This is from the thread organization that I did, so they are actually used ones that I used in my, it's not focusing right. These are the ones that I used in my prior projects, so I'll just gather them all. And this camera really is not focusing well, but anyways, you gather them all. And I have this floss cards that I got from Hobby Lobby. And yeah, I'm going to transfer all of this in here, so it's easier for me to go to, you know, this is numerically ordered, so it's easier for me to look for the floss that I needed. And once I'm done with that, I am going to start on stitching in this. So this one needs serging on the outside, so I'm going to do that too, and I will put my first stitch tonight. This is it. It's gonna be it. Like, it's been like haunting me for many years. Like, I really want to stitch in it. I'm just chickened up, you know. But now I'm not gonna be afraid to stitch in this. It's just so pretty that I don't want to wait anymore. Look at those colors. But that's all I have. That's what I'm gonna do. See you later. So I'm using a digital camera to take video and not my phone, so we'll see what will happen. But I just want to do some kind of test experiment. But I just want to update you guys. Just a quick update. I started American Sampler last night, and so this is what I'm talking about. You see it? So I started, it's not gonna focus. So I started at the center, which is somewhere here. There you go. That's nice. Started there, and I had to decide though. Focused again. I had to decide. Make it look darker. Okay, cool. I like this. Like this. So I had to decide, because this roof here are cross stitch, full cross stitch, and the roof here, the windows are petite. What do you call that? They call it. Let me check. They call the stitches, like, you have to stitch. So they call it petite cross stitch. The thing about, and they suggested petite cross stitch to use 2 strands of floss over 1. But then I did not follow the fabric recommendation, which is 25 count. I used 28 counts. It's a little bit smaller. So those windows, those are petite cross stitches. And I was doing this while watching Napoleon Bonaparte movie. So I messed up. Imagine unpicking petite cross stitches on a 28 count fabric. That was really annoying, but it kept my cool. You know, the thing about us cross stitchers, sometimes I know we are already patient to do cross stitching, and we have so much patience to unpick our stitches. And my patience was tested last night, but it was just, I have to do the right thing, so I have to unstitch, which, you knew me, if you've been watching a lot of my videos, I always said I fudged my mistakes, but this one cannot be fudged. It has to be unstitched to correct the mistakes. So those thingy, I unstitched them and I corrected them, and I wasted, I don't know how many, maybe 30 minutes to one. No idea, but it wasn't really wasted because I was watching a movie. So to add also, I just want to add another information. Instead of doing petite cross stitches on 28 count, it's just too tight that you can't even get the needle to get through. So I had to make an executive decision. I still use 2 DMC floss, but I'm using half stitch, or I call it sometimes 10 stitching, but it's just half stitching, just one leg. And the one leg on 28 count fabric is enough to cover. So enough for that. Just want to update you so quick because I'm excited about it. This is just the following day. I started last night, and this is the following day. this is my progress. There it is. I even messed up the color here and the inside window. I'm supposed to have 2 colors, but I didn't check. I wasn't really paying attention 100%, so it's fine. It's just a little bit of, there's just a little bit of shadowing there going on, but it's fine. But I'm going to pay attention to the next windows, not this window though. So yeah, these are half cross stitch, 2/1 instead of doing the petite cross stitch. So I'm gonna do that for the rest. That requires 2 strands over 1 of petite cross stitches. I'm just gonna do half. But this is my progress last night, and after wasting time unstitching the windows. Just really an exciting part. My boyfriend said, "What are you stitching now?" And as I told him, I started a new project. Like, oh, okay. But this is it. So I'll see you next time.